Hey guys, today I'd like to talk about pronouns. As we all know, pronouns are very important. I guess pronouns are like are they parts of speech now or something that we use most frequently? We do not have to keep mentioning nouns all the time. We need pronouns to make things easier for us. So I'm just going to talk about what a pronoun is a little bit before going into the Yoruba pronouns. Pronoun is a word that substitutes for a noun or a noun phrase. For instance, in this example that I have given, the pronouns are colored. So Ronke is a Christian. The she there is a pronoun. She has a dog. Its name is Ajanle Koko Fadimulagbe. So she, you, anything that stands in place of the Ronke and the Ajanle Koko. Even the they are so cute. The they are so cute could be, the dog is so cute, or Ronke and the dog are so cute, or something. So, although what you have here is not necessarily true, this is just an example. You can tell what the pronouns. As a matter of fact, there are more pronouns in this example than I have colored. Like the that. That reminds me of something. What? Whatever that is the noun, and the that would be the pronoun, and the they as well. So if you know what pronouns are generally in English, you would understand what I'm about to teach. So this is going to be video 1 of 2. I'm going to talk about singular personal pronouns in this video, and talk about the plural personal pronouns in the next video. So this is for the singular. So the I there, for example, if you just state the pronoun I instead of mentioning your name or something, or you don't even have to, not necessarily in a sentence, just I in Yoruba is Emi, Dore, Emi. So that's how to pronounce it. It's strong because you can say I in and outside the sentence. Like when you say I, it makes sense. You know what I is. So you can just say the word I, or just use it in a phrase or something. It's strong. It makes sense in and outside a sentence. However, the ones that I have put put here as the weak ones are the ones that would not make sense outside the sentence. Now, the Yoruba pronouns are, pretty interesting. Apart from a strong pronoun that exists, there are, the weak ones, how do I put it? The ones that you have to use in a sentence. Now, what is, pretty good about the strong ones is that I think I have mentioned that they can be used in and outside a sentence. The weak cannot be used in and outside a sentence. This is what I'm going to do. So the subject, if you're going to mention I in a sentence as a subject, I did this, or I witnessed this, or as a subject, you get the point. It would be mo, re. And if you're going to mention I, like me in a sentence, like you were on the receiving end, you were the one who something was given to me, it will be me. So mo, me, they are all re, they have no accents on them. When I show you the common examples, you would understand better. So let's give examples of the strong pronoun first. Like I mentioned, it can be used in and outside the sentence. It will still make sense. It will still be I. So if you want to say, it is I who is eating, èmi ni mò ń jẹun, or it is I who ate, èmi ni mo jẹun. So you can just say I, and you can say I in a sentence. Like, this is how you would use it in a sentence. If you are going to use it in a sentence. And you can also just mention I, èmi. Like, if someone says, okay, this will probably help you better. If someone says, who's there? Who's standing there? And instead of, replying and saying, I am the one who is standing there, giving that long sentence, you just want to say, hi. Or who's there? Hi. Or me. Or however you would like to put it, it will be èmi. And if you want to use it in a sentence, you can. So let's focus more on the weak ones. I'm just putting more emphasis on this first example because the other ones you would, already get the idea. So let's give examples of the weak ones. So the weak ones are the ones that you cannot use outside a sentence. They have to be in a sentence. And I'll give you examples shortly. So I am eating. Mò ń jẹun. The mo there is I. Mo jẹun, I ate. Now you would notice that the accent on the O has changed. Like the mo, the O after the me, the what you would call the M, the me changed. So mo, it depends on how you use it in a sentence. Like it still means the same thing, but the accent on it will change because that's not how it's pronounced. So just take note of that. I don't want to put much emphasis on it. I don't want to, make everything muddled up. But mò ń jẹun, mo jẹun still means the same thing. I. The reason why it has changed is because it's in the past tense. Mo. So the mò ń jẹun followed by the n there is for something you're doing presently, but the mo, I did something in the past, it would be mo. So I will still get back to it probably in another video, but just take note. Now let's talk about the object, the me in a sentence. It's like I, but on the receiving end, it was given to me. Let's talk about that. So in this, for examples, you would understand better. Adé pè mí. So it's sort of an I, but it's an object because you're on the receiving end. It's like a me there. And like I said, the accent would sometimes change in the sentence. It's just in the pronunciation. It's important, but it's not big deal for now. I just want you to get the idea, just know what the Yoruba pronouns are. So Adé pè mí. Ade is calling me. The me there is a pronoun. Mú abọ́ yẹn fún mi. Give that plate to me. The me, fún, the me there is a pronoun. So mú abọ́ yẹn fún mi, me. That me is the pronoun. Rẹ́rìn sí mi. Smile at me is the pronoun. Ṣadé ká mi. Ṣadé caught me. The me there is a pronoun. So usually when you're talking about the present, something that is present, you would have the accent on the Adé pè mí, me. You would have the accent there, but if you're talking about like something regular or something that happened in the past, mú abọ́ yẹn fún mi, there would be no accent on it, just like in the previous one where we talked about the subject. So I hope I'm not talking too fast. Okay. So we've talked about the I, the first person singular. Let's talk about the you, the second person singular, the pronoun. So if you want to say, did I give something to you? Instead of saying, did I give something to you, Ade, or did I give something to, did I give something to Ade? If you want to address somebody, somebody present, somebody present, and you want to ask them a question or state something to them, Instead of mentioning your name or something, you need the pronoun. So this is the second person singular. Let's talk about it. So because the Yoruba culture requires that all adults be respected, like even if they are a month older than you need to respect them. Like traditionally, the way things were done in the past. Of course, certain things have changed now, but yes. So for that reason, you, the strong you, like that you can use in and outside the sentence. Of course, as I mentioned, you is ìwọ. So you would use ìwọ for somebody that is younger than you, or that is of your age. So if you just want to mention you, if you were talking to someone and they did not know that you were talking to them in Yoruba land, and instead of asking, "Are you talking to me?" sort of, or "Who are you talking to?" sort of question, instead of saying "I'm talking to you" or mentioning the full sentence, you can just say "you," ìwọ, for somebody that is your age or younger than you, and ẹ̀yin for an adult. So that's the second person singular. So I'm going to give examples, of course, as usual. Ìwọ ni mo féràn. It is you that I love or loved. Ìwọ ni mo ń tẹ̀lé. It is you that I am following. So that's ìwọ in and outside the sentence. And you can use ẹ̀yin as well if you're talking to an adult. So ẹ̀yin ni mo féràn, ẹ̀yin ni mo ń tẹ̀lé. That's what you would say to an adult. Let's talk about the weak ones, the ones that cannot be used outside a sentence, that have to be used in a sentence, the weak pronouns. So or for adults. So if you're talking to someone that is your mate and you want to say you would say or for someone that is your, I don't know if I've mentioned or for someone that is your age, and for an adult. And for the object, it would be or for you. So I guess the examples would help better. Let's go to the first example, or. So you can say o kàwé, o sì yege, carry. You studied and you excelled. Well done. So the you and you there, or would be, of course, you cannot be talking to an adult or someone that is even 1 week older than you, that you know of, or like a year older than you, and you use the o for them. It has to be so o kàwé, o sì yege. This is another sentence. O sọ pé o féràn mi, o parọ́ fún mi. You said you love me, you lied to me. So this will be like your lover. Like even if they are older than you, maybe like for 2 years or 3 years, you can, if you are both together, of course, where you're not bound by any societal structures and stuff, you can use o for them. It's allowed, at least that I know of. So the o there would be for someone that you're intimate with, that is close to you or to your age at least, or is even your age mate or younger. Now, for an adult, perhaps in a kind of relationship where a young lady is married to like the king, or someone that is much older or much influential, they cannot say oh, of course, or to their parents or something, or to someone that is even 2 years older or something. It has to be ẹ. So ẹ sọ wípé ẹ fẹ́ràn mi. So you said that you loved me. The there would be for an adult. So now that we've talked about the subject, we talked about the o and the o for someone that you're older than, for someone that is older than you. Let's talk about the object. So the or and would be for people that are your age mates, and the yín, mo fún yín, I gave it to you. You as the object would be for someone that is older. So let's go to the examples. For the or and the you can use or, you can use it depends on where you are from, what part of the Yoruba land that you are from, and whatever accent you use mainly. But would be more modern than or. You can use or and too, but if you use or, people would assume that you are from like the the innermost part of the Yoruba land territory, like the Oyo town or Ibadan or something like that, which is okay. I mean, you have to be like Yoruba and proud, so you can use either of the two anyway. But I mean, the most contemporary version of saying you in a sentence as the object would be so that's just a tip. It doesn't really matter. Mo feràn púpọ̀. Bimbo mi, I like you very much, my bimbo. So the there, I like you as the object. It is me that likes you. You are the object of my love. That there is the pronoun, the you. And mo ti fi ìgbàgbọ́ mi lé or mo ti fi ìgbàgbọ́ mi lé, or I have put my faith in you. You are the object of my faith. That would be all. So let's talk about yín. So if you're talking about someone that is much older, or like a god, if you're addressing a god, you would most likely want to use or as well. I mean, or most certainly or. That's one thing that people usually do. They hardly use for their gods, like if they're or for the spirits that are present in whatever statues that they worship or something. So that's what I've noticed, at least they use or when they're addressing their god. So mo fẹ́ kó lọ, or mo fún ọ ní this, I give you this assignment to do for me. So or. But if you're talking to your parent, or like someone that's older than you, or like a like God Almighty, not an Orisha or something, you would most probably want to use yín. So mo fi gbogbo ògo fún yín. I give you all the praise. So it's, in this example, I use Jesus, Jésù mi. So I give you as an object, but as someone that I respect. Mo fi gbogbo ògo fún yín, Jésù mi. So that's that about that. And lastly, let's talk about the third person singular, the he and she and it. So the strong, as I would always mention, is the òun, and the àwọn. Àwọn would be for someone that is older than you. So she was the one who went there or something. Àwọn ló lọ síbẹ̀. And if you're talking about your age mate or someone that you're older than, it would be òun. So let's give examples of the òun. Òun ló sọ fún mi. He or she was the one who told me. Of course, in this example, the òun, you would be referring to someone that is your age mate or that you are older than. So òun ló sọ fún mi, òun ló lọ síbẹ̀. It was the one who went there. Òun ló parọ́. It was the one who lied. Or òun ló ń parọ́ is the one who's lying. It would be òun. And in the second example, òun ló kọrin fún mi. He or she was the one who sang for me. That òun there would be the he or she. Now let's talk about the àwọn for someone that you are younger than. So àwọn ló sọ fún mi. He or she was the one who told me. Àwọn ló kọrin fún mi. He or she was the one who sang for me. So that would be it for the strong one. Now let's talk about the weak ones, the ones that you cannot use outside a sentence, that you need to use in a sentence to make sense. They are all pronouns, all of them, but they are just the strong and the weak ones. So you would say o for that would be he or she or it for even an animal. O for something that you are older or bigger or smarter than, and wọ́n me wọ́n for someone that is older than you or smarter than you, or most likely just older than you. So let's talk about that first before I explain what I mean by the verb vowel. So in a sentence, if you want to say, he or she made me happy, this is you cannot just say oh outside the sentence. It would not make sense. That's why we have the strong ones. Ó mú inú mi dùn. He or she made me happy. Ó féràn mi. He or she loves me. Ó féràn mi. He or she loves me. And then to show respect, like I said earlier, wọ́n mú inú mi dùn. He or she made me happy. So that's that for that. Now let's talk about the object. Like, I gave it to you. She gave it to R. The object, the R there, like the person you're talking about is not the one that is doing the stuff, is the object of whatever you or someone else is doing. These are the examples. So this one is slightly different than the others. It's just slightly technical but very easy to know. I would give you a tip. So for the object, the him and her and it, mo gbé fún Ṣadé, mo gbé fún. Now I gave it to Ṣadé, I gave it to her. In the second sentence, you don't want to say Ṣadé, you just want to say I gave it to her. You don't want to mention any name. You just want to use the pronoun. Perhaps the person that you're talking to already knows that it was, of course, only Ṣadé that you could have given it to. You would take the last vowel, including the previous vowel before Ṣadé, including whatever comes after it. So mo gbé fún Ṣadé, mo gbé fún. The Ṣadé would go away, and you replace it with the last vowel and whatever comes after it. So mo gbé fún Ṣadé, mo gbé fún. We'll replace Ṣadé. Let's go to another example you understand better. So Tade fẹnu kò Àṣàkẹ́ lẹ́nu, ó fẹnu kò wò lẹ́nu. You will take the Àṣàkẹ́ away. You just want to say he kissed her and that's pretty much it. Or Tade kissed her and that's pretty much it. You say Tade fẹnu kò ó lẹ́nu, or Tade fẹnu kò lẹ́nu, or ó fẹnu kò lẹ́nu. Sorry. So you take the Àṣàkẹ́ away and it would be replaced by the last vowel. Nothing comes after the ko. The ko, just ko in English, ki ati o. So the o will come after. In another example, Adé pa adìyẹ, ó pa, or Adé pa. The a there would come after the pa. So ó pa would be the appropriate, pronoun that you put after. This one is a little bit technical, more technical than the others. But if you're ever in doubt, don't worry about the accent for now. Just think about getting it right. Mo gbé fún Ṣadé. First example now. Mo gbé fún Ṣadé. Mo gbé fún. The U and the N there is one syllable, but usually it would not be that the previous syllable is what you would put in replacement of the Ṣadé, sorry. Most times it would be the previous vowel, including whatever comes after it, like the N and the ni, and whatever comes after it. So mo gbé fún Ṣadé, mo gbé fún. Ṣadé fẹnu kò Àṣàkẹ́ lẹ́nu, ó fẹnu kò ó lẹ́nu. Just a repetition of that vowel. Mo gbé adìẹ, mo gbé. Mo sọ̀rọ̀, mo sọ. Just a repetition of the previous vowel that comes before the noun that you want to make a pronoun. So I would probably make a second video on the singular ones where I would most likely cover the objects properly, like the him, her, and it objects, so that, and give maybe 10 more examples so that you can understand better. But I hope you have an idea now. So, and if you're talking about an older person, like an older object, you would always use one always. So the only thing that you need to, that might be slightly technical for you would be the object for someone that is your mate or something. But if you're talking to someone that is older or someone that is wiser, like your teacher or something, like in school, despite the fact that that you might be slightly older than them, but they are more knowledgeable than you, or your parent or something, you would use one. So I gave it to her as the object. She was one I gave it to. She's the object of my giving. It would be mo fún wọn. Mo mú inú wọn dùn. I made her happy. This would be like for your mother or someone that is older than you. Or, however, if you're talking about someone that is your age, mo mú inú ẹ̀ dùn. Mo mú dùn. So that would be another way to put it for someone that is, your age mate. I hope you get the idea now. I'm going to make the plural pronouns next. The plural personal pronouns now. I'm still talking about personal pronouns in this series. So that would be all for today. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Thank you.